Welcome to the Kalamazoo 200. 2 laps, and Elvis Nash makes his career appearance. Wasn't listed in the original listing for the win. Dude, get out. Whatever. But he's driving the number 63 for. Here we go. 2 laps. Carl Waltz on the pole. Here we go. His brother, Anthony, in the 53, a little bit up front, or a little bit farther behind. The lights are going to take a big effect because this race should last long enough for it to go completely dark. As you see, you can barely tell what colors the car are as Troy Gallagher takes the lead. Ernie Sanderson. There's a lot of stuff going on in the back as Elvis Nash pushes 3 different cars to the lead. And back around as Anthony Wallace goes up and his brother goes down into 3rd as David Schumacher pulls up. And Bill Braxton makes the pass, and so does Colin Hartley. The Kalamazoo, whose lead led, is formerly known as Colingus, or Kadingus, was run into the ground as Carl Wallace takes 2 spots up and his brother into the top 5. Top 15 will get points like the Cup Series now. We just merged the bottom 2 series and added some rookies. Currently last place, Reed Bridges. He started in 4th to last. Next, it's one heck of a race for 3 laps. The Kalamazoo 200. This is where the second race of the Cup Series will be. After the Go Bowling at the Land failed to do what it set out to do. Be a good race. As Elvis Nash trying to gain some positions, narrowly squeezing by the second half of the track. This is what makes this track so impossibly hard to navigate. Troy Gallagher has been holding this spot for a while, with Elvis Nash still going up a few points and Bobby Chew down the last. Reed Bridges started next to Kurt Berry. Or no, he started next to Jorge Casas, whose brother Emilio, also not that far up there, literally a few positions ahead, as Elvis Nash overtakes him. And it is a bad dash for scrounging up any positions in the front with Travis Fisher taking up some spots, and Jose Freeman and Logan Morris getting in to the fun. Elvis Nash is almost broken in that top spot as Colin Hartley trying to get the lead. He has not won a race. He's not done much. As Ellis Schroeder comes up, Elvis Nash really flying up through as he crashes Matthew out of it. That takes out a few cars. Cautions out. Doesn't mean they stop the race. That just means they have to take warning. They can still go their normal speed. They just have to watch out for extra stuff on the track. As Colin Hartley flies by to lap 2 in the lead, with Carl Wallace now behind his own brother. We just merged the 2 series so that way we can just get a couple. The top 3 cars automatically get first to the Cup Series. Jose Freeman's up there. You can't really see some of the cars as everyone's still coming up after the turn. But Elvis Nash has definitely gained some positions. As Colin Hartley hit by Kurt Berry hits Schumacher. Anthony Wallace in the wall takes up his brother. The big one at a little track like this takes out a few cars. I don't even think there's 15 cars left on the track, but we'll see. As it's a flyby. 5 minutes in. Reed Bridges. Trying to take up whatever positions he can is Elvis Nash, who started in legitimately last place, now takes a position in the top 5. Same thing with Tassis. They're both coming up with the leader now, Bill Braxton, as Troy Gallagher and most of the other cars in the lead were taken out in that crash involving 2 cars on opposite sides that they hit each other and it did not go well. Elvis Nash breaking into the top 3 as he tandems off of Bill Braxton, who spins and takes the lead. Elvis Nash, those cars on lap 2. Quincy Rogers. We haven't talked about him a lot, but he is flying up. Of course, the only Tassis family, the Tassis racing team member not in the Tassis family, Jose Freeman. He is in the top 10. As Reed Bridges climbs a bunch of spots. Excellent use of the track space. Gaining a ton of leverage. Last place, Emilio Tassis, out of the car, still on board. And of course, that number is 63 Grippo's car. And it's Elvis Nash, who's in the lead for the first time and has held this lead now for about half a lap. Last place, still Emilio Tassis with his brother slowly climbing up spots. I don't think would be enough. Can Bill Braxton slingshot? No. Lap 3 and he gets stuck. Elvis Nash has the biggest car. Of course, that Papa John's car looks really crazy when it's orange like this. Wow, what a race this has been. We are turning up car after car after car. Into the wall, around, it's nuts. Jose Freeman. Last place, still Emilio Tassis. He cannot shake. He's struggling a lot. He briefly wasn't. For a second was Wiseman. Elvis Nash really only has one car in competition with him currently. But Quincy Rogers, I mean, wow, what a start from him. He started with he's tandeming off his own teammate. That's Dave Noble, who shoves up and into P2 for the first time this race. Some other cars, Travis Fisher, dominating. He's shooting up the course as well, but Jeff Carson getting a push. His teammate's been taken out. No, his teammate is not out of the race. Ernie Sanderson's still in this race. Just not by a lot. He really doesn't have a big chance of winning here, but do you know who does? Elvis Nash. And his rookie start gets caught up. Dave Noble. There's a lot of rookies, so it's down that they would win, but not like this. Dave Noble. In his first career race, pure domination from Elvis Nash, wasted away. in these last 2 laps as he gets a final push up to position 3 with a bunch of cars connecting the cars together and pushing some up. Lewis Wiseman way in the last race. And Ellis Nash is going to try to send it, that it won't work. Papa John's, better delivery, better pizza. And that's 6 positions gained. Okay, we're just going to do top 10. Reed Bridges broke into the top 10. I'm just going to here. Dave Noble. Quincy Rogers in second, Elvis Nash in third, Jeff Carson in fourth, Brooke Shelton, fifth, Ellis Schroeder, that is sixth, Bill Braxton, seventh, Logan Morris, eighth, Reed Bridges, ninth, Jose Freeman, 10th place. And a big crash took out a lot of the front runners. Goodbye from